This is the card we're going to be making today. Isn't it pretty? I love these leaves and the acorns. Oh my goodness. This is from a set of dies called Label Me Grateful. It, like, so nice. So I use this one here for the leaves. This has two exactly the same, so that's great. And the acorn here. Wonderful. And then I use the textured note dies, which are pretty cool. The different designs on the edges. Everyone has a different design. So when you see what the design is, you know exactly what size it is, which is amazing for me. I use the third largest die. So this one, it's got lines and then lines going the opposite way. So, and I use the Autumn Wishes from the Amber Autumn stamp set. And then the star of the show is this gorgeous Autumn Toile paper. I think it's Autumn Toile. Yes. So I used this. The back of the card is this gorgeous stripe. I think it's just lovely. I've shown you this pack, and yeah, I've used quite a bit of it. It's gorgeous. It's just a beautiful set. And then I took, this is Mossy Meadow. This is Old Olive. This is Pecan Pie. And then I colored it with Cajun Craze Blend Dark. Cajun Craze Dark. And then I took my watercolor pencils and I colored on crushed curry leaves. And that's how I got it to pop, with those crushed curry leaves. And the beautiful envelope on the card. Yeah, this is a nice one. And bringing this in. Oops. And there. Again, I'm using this discontinued gold texture adhesive back dots, but you can use anything. Rhinestone basic jewels covered with crushed courage or Cajun Craze will do an amazing job too, if you don't have those. So this is how I die cut everything out, because you don't need to see me die cut. Most people have seen it 100 times, so I just figure you don't. What I did is I cut out these two. Yeah, they're all tangled up. These two, and then I cut out 2 halves. So there, you actually run it through the die cutting machine twice if you do 2 at a time, because you've got the dies for it. You can do 2 at a time. So you run it through this, and then you run it through that. These are the acorns, not pine cones. I need my tweezers because I can't pick up anything. Yeah, I gotta just... Isn't that gorgeous? The detail on here, I think it's just incredible. I used a 1/2 inch by 4 inch that goes inside the card. The rest of the details are in the video. Could have used that, but I just thought it took away from the detail of these. So, but you can use it if that's what you want to do. It's totally up to you. But I kind of like that as my background. I love this detail on that. Okay, so there's my, and I'm just going to take the Cajun Craze And I have done it on this one, so I am just going to do it on this one. I think I need to lay it down to do it. I need to clean that too. I am going to bring this in. And the final one. It doesn't take long. Just going like that, but it sure makes a difference when you see it. Get this out of the way, and we will start. Oh, these, I need to do these. These are so easy. And I am going to bring in messed up, and then I can show you. I use Granny Apple Green, and I just put some green on it, just kind of like hit and miss. So how's everybody doing? I haven't been outside today. It's one of those days you're busy working on stuff. We went to the farm stand yesterday and got a whole whack of Roma tomatoes and peppers. This is Cajun Craze. I got my red peppers so I can make my red pepper jelly. So my stamp camp will be very happy about that because we were down to the nitty-gritty on those. It is a favorite at stamp camp. I don't make heat. I don't make the hot, spicy hot red peppers jelly. Our family does not like heat that much, so it's just easier if I make things plain and don't burn our mouths. And this is cherry cobbler, and so I'm just going to do a little bit just to accentuate the depth of color. I love fall cards, making them, but I don't like fall. Well, not the weather's fine, except the cold. I don't like. I don't like being cold. I'm cold all the time. Oh, it's crazy. Bill said yesterday, it's 80 degrees in here in the house, and I said, yes, it's hot. It's nice. He went outside and sat in the fresh air. We have a lawn swing with a shade on top of it. So he went out and sat there, whereas I stayed inside and I didn't even have the fan going. I loved it. We had gone to it's about half an hour drive away. They have some nice farm stands, and I've gone there for years and years to the one. And the other one just, it's been probably 3-4 years since they started up, or at least that I knew that they had started up so I could go there. And I buy my Roma tomatoes at the one and the cucumbers at that one, and zucchini. My zucchini plants are almost all dead. The one's hanging on, but it's got no fruit on it. I had a pest get in and vine borer and destroy my wonderful zucchini. But anyway, so I bought a couple big ones so that I could freeze dry them. I got them in for the winter. I like putting the grated freeze dried zucchini in my casseroles or stews, soups. Nobody knows they're there, so I'm getting fiber and some vitamins and minerals, depending on what I put in. And yeah, it's wonderful what I have been able to sneak past my grandkids. They're like, "Oh, that's so good, Mama." Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. And, yeah, that's really good. And little do they know, they're eating a ton of vegetables. I always made our kids eat lots of vegetables too, because they need them for their health and they're good for you, and you need to start young learning to eat that kind of stuff. My son-in-law, he doesn't like vegetables. He doesn't like fruit. He will only eat apples. And it's like making a meal for him is challenging for my daughter. Like when they first got married, she came to me and she said, "Mom, I don't know what to make. He doesn't like anything." She's a good cook. She takes after me. She likes to cook, and she does a good job of it. She has some really nice recipes too. And yeah, she says it just doesn't like vegetables. So just recently he started liking salads, and he's not a big dessert person, but he likes my chocolate Rice Krispie squares that I make, and he likes squares of, but as long as they don't have fruit in them, which is strange. So Christmas time, Thanksgiving was hard because pumpkin pie, apple pie, that's the typical thing, mincemeat pie. It's kind of hard to get something that he likes, so I'll try to make a square or something that I know he will eat, so he gets to eat that, and we have the yummy pie. Well, this last year, I found a recipe for pecan pie. It was, this lady used to be Amish, and she has a YouTube channel now, so she was giving out her Amish heritage pecan pie recipe. So I tried that. Well, that went down really well with the whole family. So now I just have to make something for the kids, because they're not into pie. They'd rather have a square and eat it on the run. So that worked out really well. So it's like, okay, I found something that Dave liked, and he really liked it. So I asked him, would you like that again for Christmas and Thanksgiving? Oh yeah, that he would like. So it's like, okay, that I can do. I love making stuff that the family will like. I don't want to serve them stuff that they're not too thrilled with. So it's kind of nice to be able to do that. Apparently I can't talk and put this down at the same time. Just take the whole thing off, start over. Once it hits and it's hard to move it. don't normally have this much problem, but apparently it's not hard to do today. It's gonna have to do. I'm tired of fussing with it. It's a little bit close here, but you can still see white, so no big deal. So what I did is I put gold thread back here. I happen to have all kinds of this gold thread, and I want to get rid of it. So I cut 30 inches of it, and I'm going to wrap it up and show you how you use it. But if you don't have anything like this, you can take your linen thread and you separate it and you pull it out of all this, and then you get just this, which is a little bit thicker than my gold thread, but not much, and it will work the same. And you get 3 of these threads out of one piece. So you cut one 30-inch piece and you've got the whole card done, because I have 3 30-inch pieces. Oh. Just like that, and you separate them. See how fine they are? So it works out. And you can literally just pull, once you get it going, you can literally just pull it out, because you can see it right there. It's coming out. See, yeah. So I am going to grab this gold cord and grab my rings. Always want to go around to the back. It's crazy. This is my 25th anniversary ring. Bill surprised me on our 25th wedding anniversary by going to the jeweler and say, pick out a ring that you like. I was shocked. It was so sweet of him. And I got 3 diamonds, 1 for each of the girls. I thought that was nice. So I have wrapped it around my hand 4 times, I think it was, and I've got it ready. And all I'm going to do is I am going to take it and put it on my glue dot, and then it is glued there. As long as all the pieces are touching, then I can just take this off. Yeah, it's touching another one too. Goodness sakes. There we go. So what I am going to do is I am going to separate these. And and then I am going to get it off my finger first, and then move it around. I don't want it off the side of the card. Where are we? There. And then if I just move it around and then kind of push it into the glue dot a little bit. This is what takes the time, literally. Everything else is easy peasy. This takes your time. This is not hard. It's time consuming. And I'm trying to get it to attach, and show, because I want to put this down. It's going to go down here. So it's going to go on top of this, but I don't want this off the card. So what I'm going to do is bring that around and put it into, yeah, I think I have it in my hand, but it's very fine. There. See, just like that. And then I am going to glue this on top, and yeah. Sorry about that. My camera fell, and I have to break up the video for Bill to put this on the internet. So I am going to show you again what I did. Somebody played with my camera stand last night and moved it, and now it doesn't want to stay up, so it slowly falls down. And I don't know it because I am working down below here, and it's above me, but I don't have a picture of what you are seeing, which is unfortunate. So I will redo this one and show you. So I wrapped it around my hand 4 times. I took it off, pinched it in the center, and twisted it. And then I put it on a glue dot. I don't know what you saw, but that's a description of what I did. Because I did them all, so I can't redo them. So now I am taking my time. Like I said, this is the most challenging part for time. Like that, and then do this side. You younger ladies will not have problems with your eyes, so you probably don't. Maybe you do. I have macular degeneration, and cataracts are growing too, so I struggle sometimes with dark colors and things like that. But anyways, I'm doing the best I can. So now I am going to take this. It gets caught around there, and there we go. Now I am taking it. I am getting my glue. Where'd my glue go? There it is. And some of these are going to be over the edge, so I'm not going to. These up here, they go to this all on, but down further, they're not all. So I'm just going to put a little bit, and what hangs over, hangs over. So I am putting this like that. And it's going on top of the gold ribbon. And now I am taking a small one. Actually, I think I'm going to take the acorn. I was hoping to do this yesterday, but Tay stayed home. It was his day off, and he stayed home. So I don't like to bother them when they're down here. Now grab this, and most of this is going on, so I'm just gonna glue the whole thing. And I'm going right into the corner. Isn't that pretty? I just love this. Now I'm doing the same with this one. Some of it hangs off. Like that. And then I am, oops, oh. I love you. I'm glad you're home. I missed you. Sorry about that. If I don't answer. He continues, I'm home. I have to say that I missed him when he comes in. It's so cute. He's such a cutie. All my grandchildren are just cute, cute, cute. Adorable. I got glue on there. I don't know how I do that every time, but I do. I manage. I'm gifted. There we go. Aren't these pretty? These oak leaves are lovely. I didn't want to do them in green because I have this in green. So I thought if I do them in crushed curry, that'll just make it pop. And sure enough, it really did. So grab this, and I'm gonna go like this. Now this whole thing is on the card. Because it is gonna go like that. And this one is hiding. Doesn't want to be glued down. It wants to be a free spirit. It's kind of like, don't we all? Now I like these short ones because they fill a space here that was empty, and I just found that it was too empty. It just didn't have the feel that I wanted. So doing that, it has the feel. I put, somehow my die moved, so I ended up with half a one. So I dyed an extra one so that I could put them. I took my scissors and cut this off. And then I picked it up. My both pointer fingers nails broke recently. It's just frustrating. But then I use them all the time, so I guess it makes sense that they would go. So this goes down here just to fill in this spot. Now you don't have to, but I just did it because it just seemed empty up here. And this one is partial covered with a leaf, so another one would just be perfect. But I don't have one made up. I thought I did. So I will have to quickly do that so I can finish this card. I shall be right back. So I cut this out and I only need one. There. Like I say, Cajun Craze dark. And it turns it beautiful. It's really good. Now I am just going to cut that off. And then I am going to put some glue on it. There. Just fills in that little tiny spot. I make sure one side's up. So I am just going to glue this down. This is the fox on the other side. I love stripes or plaids, so this is just right up my alley. Love it. There, and there's none hanging over, so yay. I cut it precisely. Doesn't always happen, but I'm very grateful when it does. There we go. And that just picks up the inside of that beautiful stripe. There. Try to get it even. Now what I'm going to do is grab my words and I am just going to put this there, and hopefully I have enough there that will attach. And my granddaughter's home from school. I hope you can't hear what she's watching. There we go. So this, try to get it to the glue dot so that it stays where it's put. And now this, trying to do the same for on the top. And this goes over here, and hopefully like that. Isn't that cool? Now, since I've got 3 of them on, I'm hoping that I can put this right in the center. Yep, not bad. So now I am going to take these. You can take any ones you want. The basic jewels, colored in any color that you choose that, well, corresponds with this card, of course. Cajun Craze, crushed curry, basic black, early espresso. I guess there's no black. This is early espresso. Mossy Meadow, old olive, any of those colors. But I would choose a lighter color, not the darker colors myself personally, but that's totally up to you. Probably crushed curry or Cajun Craze blend will do it. A beautiful job. So now I am going to put this aside because I have one last thing to do, and I've got an extra acorn. So I am going to take glue and I am gluing the back flap of the envelope. Now I'm going to push it down as much as I can so that it lays flat. This is supposed to be 6 by 2, but I think I got it larger. It's crazy. It's caught up in my scissors. That's crazy. There. I cut this a little bit wide. When I'm looking at something intensely, my eyes start to water, and I sometimes see two lines. There, isn't that pretty? So what do you think of my finished card? If you could like, share, subscribe to my channel, that would be wonderful. Comment, let me know what you think of this card. If it's worth you seeing it, could you just like it or subscribe to my channel? Because then other people will get to see it too. It works with the algorithm that YouTube has up to spread it. If you like it, they think maybe somebody else will too. So thank you so much for being here and taking time out of your busy day to spend it with me. So blessed. Thanks. Bye now.